Picture this, it is 6:45 in the morning. You have not had your coffee yet, your phone buzzes. A caregiver is sick and cannot make their 8 a.m. shift. You now have 75 minutes to find coverage, notify the client family, and update the schedule, and hope someone picks up their phone. This is your morning. Again, if that sounds familiar, this video is for you, because there is a way to make sure that callout never reaches you again. I am going to show you exactly how a dedicated scheduling virtual assistant takes scheduling completely off your plate, what they do, how they handle a callout, and what your mornings look like when someone else owns the schedule. Here is the real problem with caregiver scheduling. It is not a task you can do between other things. It requires constant attention. A callout at 6 a.m. needs to be resolved before the client's shift starts. An open shift that goes unfilled is not just a scheduling problem, it is a client without care. Most agency owners end up as the default scheduler by accident, not because they chose to, but because nobody else owns it. And once you are the one handling callouts, you cannot step away. Your phone is always on. The fix is not better software. Access Care and WellSky are great platforms, but they do not make decisions. Someone still has to manage them. That someone should not be you. A dedicated home care scheduling VA owns the entire function. Every morning, they log into your software, whether that is Access Care, WellSky, or HHAE Exchange, and review the full day. They check for open shifts, confirm caregiver start times, and send morning check-in messages to caregivers. By 7:30 a.m., you have already received a morning briefing covering the schedule status. When a call-out comes in, they handle it completely. They update the schedule, pull the coverage list, and contact caregivers. You find out via a single message that the shift was covered and without you having to be involved. Throughout the day, they manage schedule changes, process new intakes, and monitor EVV data to catch missed clock-ins. At the end of the day, they send you a written recap. Everything completed, flagged, and pending. You review it in 5 minutes. Let me walk through that 6:45 a.m. call-out scenario in detail, because this defines why a scheduling VA is worth it. The caregiver texts that they are sick. In a typical agency, that text goes straight to the owner. You stop everything. With a scheduling VA, that text goes to them. They immediately mark the shift as open in Access Care. They pull the availability list, caregivers ready for extra shifts, and work down it by proximity and compatibility. They send texts and make calls. When they confirm a replacement, they update the schedule and notify the client. The whole process takes 20 to 30 minutes. You were not involved once. Your morning was not interrupted. This is not a hypothetical. This is what our clients at ClearDesk experience every day. 2 things make a scheduling VA successful in home care: training and clarity. At ClearDesk, every scheduling VA we place is trained in your specific software and compliance before day 1. We accept less than 0.5% of applicants because we only place people who are ready to contribute immediately. On clarity, the VA needs to know your coverage rules and your call-out protocol. The first 2 weeks are for teaching. Most of our clients report that within 30 days, their scheduling VA is operating fully independently. If scheduling is consuming your day, a dedicated VA is the fix, not software, a person who owns the schedule completely. At ClearDesk, we place VAs with home care agencies across the US. Every VA is HIPAA compliant and expertly vetted. If you want to see what this looks like for your agency, book a call with our team. The link is in the description.